An interesting weekend for the Boston College Eagles. They get rid of their head coach in football. They lose to Bryant in basketball. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 with Chad Finn. And Chad, I got to say, in my 40 years of watching what's gone on at the Heights, this really is a low.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like rock bottom, although with Spaziani with the 2 wins this year and the real struggles over the last 2 seasons, it was probably overdue what happened. I think getting rid of him and maybe bringing in a guy who's established some credentials somewhere else, maybe Ryan Day, who left BC, went down to Temple, brought Montel Harris with him, had great success there. Somebody like that comes in and turns us around. This will end up being the low point of it all.
Yeah, I have to say, I mean, Coach Spaz was 19-19 going into this year. They do have the dreadful blood. The whole fit just never seemed right there.
No.
On every level, on the playing level, the recruiting level, just profile. For what we expected of Boston College from the Flutie years and building out the stadium and really trying to whip up interest. And of course, our good friend Dan Shaughnessy in today's Globe saying that we're not a college football town. We're not a college anything town. But they really had a good profile here. They had it going very well.
They did, yeah. They were very relevant at specific times throughout, a couple of times each decade. Yeah, and fun, and you sent guys to the NFL. I think what you see with them right now with Spaziani is it's like Norv Turner or Wade Phillips or maybe even Rex Ryan in the NFL, where the guy was a tremendous coordinator, but he's not ready for that other job. It's imperative to find a guy who can come in here and bring BC back to what it was a few years ago.
And now Brad Bates, the new athletic director, brought on just weeks ago, and now we see what this is his first big hire. You get any sense of which way he'll go here? Young guy, old guy, experienced hand?
It's going to be fascinating to see because we don't really have any kind of read on who he might go after. Maybe it is someone who has ties to BC. Maybe it's something completely out of nowhere like Bobby Petrino or whoever it happens to be, a guy who washed out elsewhere but has had success. So it's going to be about as interesting as BC has been in a while to watch how this plays out.
Yeah, low time at the Heights, except the saving grace, that BC Eagles hockey team, which has 4 national championships since 2001. Run it like hockey.